Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna to tell you about the symbol of my reel. So we're starting a new playlist about this topic. So this is Daiwa Basiair 45 QD. It's the lightest fishing reel in the world. It's very light. So firstly, I will tell you about minimal procedures you need to do for this reel. And these procedures doesn't need you to open the case. Every fisherman has to do that, my bad. So this reforestation unit, or also equals line bale, is the weakest part of the fishing reel, and you need to look for it, to look after it, sorry. So it's really important because it can be broken because of only this part. So consider it. Dirty or something else can get there and it can spoil your fishing reel. So be careful with that. We will talk about it, how to not to let it go. So this is going to be a very interesting video, and just if you're ready to start, we are going. You need after every fishing, after almost every fishing, you need to grease or maintenance this unit. When you unscrew the screw first to get to this part. So firstly, I'm going to take this bobbin off for it not to prevent us. So use quality material, not to broken the screw or something more worse. So we'll look at the condition of it because I'm doing it first time. I haven't done anything with it for 3 years, and I'm more than sure that it's dirty inside. I haven't washed it, I haven't greased it because of my laziness, and so of course I wash up every things after finishing, so I haven't ever done anything with it. So every region I wash every region, I don't know how in your own language it says. So it doesn't have to be matter that you don't need greasing this part at all. Just, it was my mistake. Don't do my mistake too, because it's really important to grease it and to do anything with it. So let's open the roller and look what is inside. Firstly, you have to find a sleeve on this part, because if there is shim, not sleeve, a shim on this part, so you can waste it. So I have bronze shim here. You can see. Then we're putting it out. We need to look if there's anything on the other part. So let's look how this thing works. As I can see, on other sides we have rubber dusty things. So let's took the parents off this way. This is very convenient way for doing it. So it rotates very good, very easily. So I can see very suspicious red color here. It's really suspicious. It looks really like... Have you already guessed what it looks like? Firstly, it looks like rust, but actually, I think it's only grazing. But we'll check it a little bit later. Or maybe it's just the color of grazing. So now we are going to put the dusty thing off. And on this side, we have the same color. I don't know what it is. Is it whether dirty or grease or maybe rust? So let's wipe it well. So don't wash bearings in any solvent because closed bearings can suffer from it. It's really important. There is enough grease there from the factory. It's until all the life of the bearing. So now we need to wipe everything and let's check, is it retaining good? It rotates very easily. There isn't anything. So it says us that it wasn't rust, maybe it was only dirty with grease. So you can see that there is no rust on our bearings now. So because of it, you need to look after this part of fishing reel. So also we need to wipe off the dirty from the inside part of our plastic thing. So it's absolutely prohibited that there was anything on these elements. I will use this liquid grease. You can see they look this way. They are very wet, very liquid. If the dirty and oil will get on the roller, it'll just go, it'll move through bearing and the bearing will die. Yeah, die has to be in quotation marks. So it's really important not to let dust get inside and too much grease. So don't pour anything on the fishing in the 9 bale unit. Also we need to wipe this rubber thing. So I really advise you to do all the procedures at home, and for washing metal parts, you can use something like white spirit, but it's not approachable for plastic parts. Only for metal, yes, it can be. So these parts you can just accurately wipe, so it's gonna be enough. So now we're going to clean the second part. It's made the same, so we do the same procedure. We wipe it. We need to throw all the previous, all the old grease away. We need to wipe it good, inside and outside. Always wash all the details very thoroughly. Grease can be put only on cleaned, dried details. Just remember that. So we wipe the second bearing. We're wiping. The same way we need to wipe the runner. So this runner, we can wash it in petrol or in white spirit because it's metal part. Metal part can be done this way, can be washed this way. We also need to wipe all the dirty we have here. Pay your attention, there is so many dirty here. Everything from fishing line comes here, and we need to look after it. Pay your attention, so it's quite, quite important part of our fishing reel. Now I'm gonna to put it for about 20 minutes to detergents, so that all the dirty is left there. When our ultrasound sounded bath will come, it will be quite easily. It will be more quiet quality. So ultrasonic bath is going to be a little bit better, more comfortable. But now I just will put it to white spirit. With a little dry, we'll continue. So everything is ready. We're going to grease this part, this unit. So we have special grease for it. If we would have broken bearings, we would need to change it. Of course, you can do something inside it, but you really prohibit it. Not recommended to do it, because the grease is already there for all the knife of the bearings, so you don't need to do anything with it inside. If this bearing wood was opened, so of course you could to grease it, you could to wash it, but now you can't. It's already done for you, just the producer has already done, So when it's special grease, It's used for our runner. It has very good anti-water feature, and it will not match to get any water or dirty inside your reforestation unit. So let's do this procedure. The next procedure, we need to grease this thing firstly. You can see like we are doing it. So now we need to put it into this thing, into this kinda small. So the same thing we need to do on the other side. As you can see, I've put the grease on all the surface of our bearing, and I put this rubber thing on it. One half of it is ready. One half of our runner is ready. So the same procedure we need to do with the second part. I think you already know. You've already know how to do it. So grease the opposite surface. We are putting it this way, you can see. So we do that no dirty could get near our bearing and could get any oil to it. So the second part, the second half is ready to also grease our dusty things, dusty protection of dust. So just not to let any dirty get inside. Now we need to put these things inside our runner, inside our line bale runner. We are putting one part, the second part, and we also need to do the same procedure with our runner. So remember that we have metal shim. We also can grease it by this grease, or you can use another. Now we need to put our shim on its place. Also we need to put the grease on the opposite side. We need to put it well on the edges of it. So we need to put our runner in its place. We only need to screw or screw. We also need to grease it. with this grease TG17. Also, we need to crease this place, the place of our screw. We need to screw our screw in its place. So let's check our roller. We need to make a mark just to check how it rotates. How it rotates, my bad. How it rotates. As you can see, it rotates without any problems or something. So the grease will come places it needs to places it needs. And it will protect all the places dirty or where it can get inside. So oh no, it's almost all the procedure. If you don't have this grease, you can use another one. So you need something between light and a little bit hard. Just do it every time after fishing. Of course, not necessarily to grease it after every fishing, but it's quite important to wipe it or something else. So for it to work good. So our bearings are protected from the dirty and from the water. In the next video, I will tell you about how to resolve a problem with backlash. So because we have a little bit problem here, we have very big backlash here. You can see a whole small hole here. Just look at the backlash. I'll disassemble it. I've already put off the cage cover, its cover. So we can see that everything is moving here. And we need to do something with that. So what's your ideas? What can we do with that? We'll check in the next video. You can leave your advice, your comments, your opinion in the comment section below. So I'll be interested in watching and looking for your answers for things you will suggest. So that's all, dear friends. I will always glad to answer all your questions. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to share it. Yeah, you can share it with your friends. So good night and goodbye.